So in this video, I'm going to be talking about TikTok organic dropshipping and how it's absolutely dead and what I've been doing instead to continue making anywhere from $10,000 to $12,000 a week with my organic ecom businesses. So as you guys can see right here, this is my Shopify dashboard. In the last 7 days, I've been able to make $7,500. Do a quick little refresh for the haters. And also on my TikTok dashboard, I've been able to generate $4,700. Do another refresh right here for the haters. For the 2-time, okay? But as you guys can see, in total, I've done $12,000 this week. And this is by no coincidence, right? This is me utilizing TikTok Shop Seller while also still doing organic dropshipping with Instagram and Facebook particularly, okay? So if you actually watch this whole entire video and you have a little bit of an attention span to be able to watch a 20, 25-minute video, however long this video is gonna be, I'm going to be teaching you these 3 key things in this lesson, right? We're going to be talking about what TikTok Shop Seller is and what it isn't, because I feel like a lot of people kind of misunderstand it. Also, the criteria to actually get started with something like this, because it's not going to be as easy as starting organic dropshipping. And then lastly, why I personally think it's going to kill normal TikTok organic by next year, okay? So let's get straight to it. The first thing we're going to be talking about is TikTok Shop Seller, right? TikTok Shop Seller is TikTok's native ecom system. It's essentially Shopify built inside the app. So products are sold directly inside of the TikTok app with no external website needed, right? So products are promoted through organic content by you or your affiliates, right? And customers can just buy in just a few clicks without leaving the app at all. And the entire flow happens inside of the TikTok app, right? From discovery to trusting you and purchasing the product, right? So if we're scrolling on our TikTok, right? Like let's pretend we're just brain rotting for a minute. We come across one of these videos, right? The discovery. As you guys can see, this is what you would call a CTA, and you would know this is a TikTok shop video by this little button right here, right? The shop button. Pretty much what you're seeing on the feed is usually people just showcasing products like this with a shop button, right? And so immediately once you click that shop button, you're redirected into a product page, right? Or what we would call the trust page, right? And essentially you're able to see the total price of the product right here, $38.84. You're also able to see the reviews, how many items they've sold, and a add to cart button or buy now button. Let's say you would go ahead and add to cart. You would then get redirected into a checkout page where you can go ahead and buy using Apple Pay, even Venmo. They have so many different options and it's actually insane. So it's super easy to check out. And the funniest thing about all of this too, right here, is that you can actually pay with Klarna. So you can do Afterpay on Labubu's where you could be paying as low as like $9.71, which is insane to me. Like people are actually financing Labubu's, but I mean, I don't know, I guess like welcome to the real world, right? But apart from that too, we actually have I guess like a seller profile where you can go ahead and see more of like, you know, how many followers they have, how many items have they sold in total between all their different variations, and really like their storefront. And the main thing I want to talk about too is the live streaming option that these people actually offer, right? So with TikTok Shop, a lot of the selling is done live, and it's almost like Twitch had a baby with like Shopify and they created this kid, which you would call like TikTok Shop, right? And in total, as you guys can see, this guy has made a whopping $4 million in sales selling Labubu's on TikTok Shop. And if you guys don't know, Labubu, I think is already valued at like $1 billion company. And I wouldn't be surprised if most of their sales were done via TikTok Shop, because it seems like that's all I'm seeing at the moment, right? So now that we talked a little bit more about the platform, let's go into more of the intricacies as well. So in terms of TikTok Shop, like they obviously favor the sellers a lot more than just the normal organic dropshipper, right? You guys probably know this if you do organic yourself. You're seeing a lot more pushback towards our videos compared to people that are just posting on TikTok Shop. And the best thing about this too is like if you are posting as a seller, you're going to be getting a higher conversion rate by far because you have that checkout button right then and there. And it's honestly so much more powerful than traditional organic dropshipping, because now we're limiting the fact that we have to go redirect all this traffic into a Shopify website and then convert them. Rather, we just have it all built in inside the app, right? So essentially, if you really think about it, right, this is Amazon plus influencer marketing and organic traffic in one singular platform, right? And as you guys can see, this is how the TikTok shop kind of looks like when you go onto the page. And right here, I have circled a known organic dropshipping winner that somebody just threw onto TikTok shop, right? And again, this is how it kind of looks like, right? And you guys can see how Amazon is literally catching on to this. They started something called Amazon Live not too long ago. And this is where they essentially sell products via live streams. And the reason why they're doing this is because, quite frankly, it works. If we go here to the link, you guys can see that people are literally live at this very moment. We have Mariah Knight showcasing some cookie scoops or candy shit. I don't even know. You could even type in the chat, say, I don't know, what's up chat, and then boom, you have an actual live chat. And this lady
Oh, I was looking for parchment
is
paper.
literally
Here we
here
are.
just
What's
talking,
up, chat?
bro.
Hello, how are you?
Like, this is insane, right? And you can see how Mr. Jeff Bezos is catching on to this because it obviously works, right? And so now let's talk about why TikTok Shop is super untapped at the moment. And it's really because of the markets, right? It's only rolled out in the US, I think Spain, United Kingdom, and not many markets actually have availability to use TikTok Shop at the moment, right? They're slowly kind of rolling out. And majority of sellers that sell on TikTok Shop are super low quality or uneducated when it comes to organic marketing, right? And I'll show you how in a bit. But TikTok is at the moment over rewarding early adapters with organic reach at the moment. So like they're literally favoring people that use their platform. And the competition is straight up super low compared to normal drop shipping and organic, right? And that doesn't mean that those business models are saturated. It's just that there's a lot more people that do them, right, at the moment. And winning products aren't being scaled correctly. Again, these people have no idea when it comes to, posting consistently, strategy, systems behind creators, etc. And like I mentioned before, the algorithm is still new to everything and really forgiving when it comes to running certain like copyright products, really, really controversial concepts, especially when it comes to supplements. Like they're just literally promising dreams with a lot of them. And I don't even know how it happens because a lot of it is AI, right? And it actually works, right? So if you guys see, this is a Cybertruck RC. This is just an example. These guys have made a total of $120,000 selling this RC car. And I kind of want to show you the standard of where the content's at. So if you guys want to take a look, here we go. Let me put the volume down.
Take that, rewind it back.
So this is really the baseline at the moment for what works for TikTok Shop. This literally looks like it was filmed in maybe 10 minutes, not even. And it literally shows like this girl's kid, like just driving the RC around. And I want to show you guys how much these videos are being pushed out. This video alone got 970,000 views. I don't know why it's not loading, but you guys can see 970,000 views right then and there, right? If I were to post this organically, I'm maybe getting 50 views if I'm lucky, but this is absolutely ludicrous to me, right? And so this is kind of like the standard of where TikTok Shop is at the moment. But now let's talk about TikTok Shop versus normal organic products, right? There isn't much of a difference overall, believe it or not. Products that typically perform well organically tend to do just as well on TikTok Shop because really they both kind of rely on virality, right? And the real advantage now is that we're taking proven organic concepts, right, and products and moving them onto a brand new platform that actively promotes organic marketing, in-app purchases, and finally favoring us for once, right? So if you guys take a look, I was able to find these two proven organic dropshipping winners on TikTok Shop. We have the Game Boy, and then we have the soaker gun. I remember Mikey again running this. He actually made a pretty good amount of money, but people are catching on and throwing this onto TikTok Shop, right? And you guys can see these guys are selling like hotcakes, bro. Like $50, 53,000 sold. That's what, like over $2 million. My math is mathing, but it's insane how these people literally found a already proven product and threw it onto TikTok Shop Seller, right? And obviously TikTok Shop Seller is known for supplements, beauty, and clothing, right? But I feel like a lot of people aren't really tapping into products, right, specifically that have done well on organic and really just throwing them on the platform, right? So there's a lot of money to be made, right? And so now let's talk about TikTok specific content, right? TikTok Shop heavily favors UGC style content, right? So real people talking about the product and casually showing off its features. This makes it far lower effort than traditional organic content to the point where it's a night and day difference, guys. The platform aggressively pushes out TikTok Shop videos compared to regular posts. And ironically, the raw, imperfect, low quality videos that you guys saw before often perform a lot better because they just genuinely feel more authentic and native to the feed. Like they actually love organic marketing, right? And so as an organic dropshipper, we already know how to do this. And so why not even get, double points for it? Why not get benefited a lot more just by joining them, right? And so let me go ahead and show you, right? Like I mentioned, I found these organic winners, and I kind of want to show you the difference in content, right? I'm going to show you an example of an organic dropshipper making content and a TikTok Shop affiliate. And I want you to really just see the differences because it's truly insane. So let's take a look right here.
If it doesn't have Minecraft, I will buy one. Well, you better keep your money, my friend, because we have every game under the sun. FIFA, Assassin's Creed, WWE, Mario's Bra, and Naruto's. Also, you can use our search and favorites feature when you're done playing Roblox, so you don't get lost in our vast collection of games. And you didn't want to see Minecraft, so we'll actually show it to you this time. Of course, we have Minecraft. Get yours in our bio and give us another.
So, I mean, yeah, you guys see that this is a very high production video. This most likely took bro like an hour and a half to 2 hours to make using AI and genuinely was a movie. But you guys can see that this guy only got 68 likes. And if I go ahead and refresh, we might be able to see the views. If we're lucky,
it doesn't have
probably
Minecraft,
not. But you guys
If it
can see
doesn't
that
have
this guy didn't really gain any sort of traction. Like this video literally got, 7,000 views for a video that maybe took him 2 hours. But now I want to show you the other side of affiliate, right? Affiliate marketing, which is absolutely diabolical. And I still don't really know how this makes sense, but I guess this is where we're going.
Don't let your boss catch you doing this while at work. I snuck it into my backpack. But you better believe I'm playing this puppy while I'm at work. Hopefully I don't get caught. This thing is so cool though. A little handheld console with about 16,000 different games you can play. And just for quick reference, this is power button reset and then charging ports, but look at all the games.
Like this is literally a 2-minute movie filmed inside of a truck during his lunch break, bro. And for some odd reason, which isn't even odd at this point, we clearly see that TikTok obviously favors, affiliate content, right? 160,000 likes, 4,000 comments. This video in total did, if we can take a look, 10 million views. And that's not even his most viewed video, right? He has others with 19 million. And it seems like bro is just filming in his truck and really takes him like 5 to 10 minutes to film for a video. And obviously gets pushed out way more and probably makes more money than your typical dropshipper, posting on TikTok, right? And you guys could see this is real. This isn't fake. This isn't theory. This is literally fact, right? Same thing goes with the water soaker. You guys can see, I'm not going to show the organic video because you guys kind of get the gist here, but it's literally like dads at this point just showcasing products. And like bro is literally wearing a Busch Light shirt in his garage, probably just got out of his 9 to 5. He's like, fuck it, let me make some quick cash, right? And you guys could see how
super fast,
crazy
32
this
foot
is, bro.
range. And let me tell you, it's got the power. It comes in multiple different
Like even down to the text, bro. Summertime fun. Like what is this, an
I want to
infomercial,
get
bro?
you one of these. Check this out, guys, right out there in the swimming pool.
It's insane. But you guys can see these videos get pushed out like crazy. Yeah, the video got 678,000 views. And this is literally just all you really need to see at the moment. It's insane, right? So I want you to imagine, right, a world where you're taking your skills, right, of organic marketing and you're literally implementing these into TikTok Shop Seller, right? Because the bar right now, guys, is extremely freaking low, right? And again, like I mentioned, you're going to get rewarded 10 times more without even being capped on views or exposure like we're used to, right? So imagine we're going against these like 50-year-old dads actually making really good, high engaging content that we know converts and just putting it on TikTok Shop, right? Like that's literally a no-brainer and the competition is so low, guys, right? So now you're probably wondering, Kevin, are you still doing organic dropshipping? Of course I am, right? I'm still able to do the original organic dropshipping model using Instagram and Facebook, right? So obviously, right, we still want to leverage these apps alongside TikTok Shop and continue doing organic dropshipping, right? Because Instagram and Facebook don't have anything comparable to TikTok Shop just yet. So it's important to keep generating revenue there and staying omnipresent across platforms. And when I say omnipresent, you want to be everywhere, whether that's on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, everywhere, right? We want to be making money from every single app, right? And ideally, you'd be dropshipping all orders coming from Instagram and Facebook, even YouTube, while handling TikTok Shop inventory separately, since TikTok Shop requires you to have stock on hand and ship within 3 business days. Right. And this is what I personally do for my brand. It's essentially a hybrid model that combines the strengths of both platforms. And that's really what I've been doing. Right. And that's the thing about the criteria needed to actually start TikTok Shop. You do need some money up front to invest in inventory and actually be able to hold that inventory somewhere. If you guys don't know, I hold my inventory across the street from my apartment. If you guys haven't watched the vlogs, go watch them. I show you everything behind the scenes on how I operate. But I literally have them in a little mini warehouse And that's pretty much where I hold my stock. I have over 1,000 units in there. And every time I have to go ship out orders, right, which is like 2 to 3 times a week, I go to the post office and I ship them out, right? But I'm still making money simultaneously with my Shopify store, right? So I only have a couple of variations on TikTok Shop at the moment because I'm still testing my best sellers to see which ones are truly going to sell the best. And I think I found a couple, right? But the majority of my, my variations are on the Shopify. And that's obviously where I still make majority of my money. But essentially what I'm trying to say here is I'm using both to my advantage because obviously right now where TikTok is, they're just not pushing organic content like they used to, right? They're just favoring this TikTok Shop seller shit, right? And that's pretty much what I'm doing, right? Last 30 days, I made $19,000 on the Shopify, $9,000 on the TikTok Shop seller. Again, if you guys don't believe me, we can just go ahead and fact check me right here. Last 30 days, we've done $19,000, right? And then on the TikTok Shop seller, last 28 days, $9,000. So almost $30,000 in total just this month by using both platforms, right? And so that's the thing, guys. This is essentially going to kill normal TikTok organic because traditional organic won't be viable for much longer, right? And you guys can see just from the examples that I showed in this video that TikTok Shop content is being pushed so much more compared to regular videos. As the algorithm continues to optimize, in my opinion, right, it's only a matter of time before TikTok prioritizes their shop-related product content almost entirely, right? And they just stop pushing us out, right? So you could either watch this video and adapt now and cash in while the opportunity is early, or you could wait, suffer later, and get left behind. And that's exactly what I've been telling all of my students inside my inner circle. Like, if you guys start now, you're going to be reaping all the benefits by 2026 when everyone finally gets to this, right? And so if you watch this video, hopefully you take some action, right? But there's a time and a place to be able to start this. If you haven't made your first 6 figures with organic, don't even bother to do this because you do need some capital upfront to start. Me personally, I invested about $15,000 in stock to be able to start something like this. And obviously you need to have the necessary skills to be able to go viral almost on command and know which concepts do well. Apart from that too, you need to know how to manage people and affiliates, right? So obviously I used my strengths and my skills from, managing all my creators for my Instagram and my Facebook accounts to now my affiliates on TikTok, where I'm able to talk to, 10 to 15 people that are under me every single day, hopping on meetings and knowing how to manage people like a real CEO, right? So obviously you need to essentially build up to the person that can handle something like this because it's not something that's essentially too beginner friendly. And so if you are a beginner, right, go ahead, start organic dropshipping on TikTok, on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, make your first 6 figures, right? Build some capital and then transition to TikTok Shop when you're ready to go, right? But yeah, guys, that's going to be the video for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys found some value and kind of understood the platform for what it is and kind of where it's really going. And like I mentioned, right, TikTok Shop is going to be the future of 2026. And hopefully this video gave you some more insight on what's kind of going on and what I'm personally doing as a businessman, right? To really just be on edge on the opportunity, because this is really an opportunity and you're losing out if you're not cashing in at the moment. And this isn't me just trying to sugarcoat this platform. This is just the raw reality, and hopefully you guys understood. So if you guys did enjoy it, drop a like, give me some feedback if you maybe want to see some more TikTok Shop seller, maybe some behind the scenes stuff. And so if you guys did enjoy it, drop a like, subscribe. Also, if you guys do want to work with me one-on-one and maybe get started with TikTok Shop seller or just start organic dropshipping, right? You guys can go ahead and apply for the inner circle down in the description below. And with that being said, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.